Edu platform enilethulelwa ngezilokotho ezinhle Ithala kanye neGo Digital SA Foundation. Thamelani izifundo ze-mathematics, i-accounting, isiZulu ulimi lwasekhaya, isiNgisi, i-FAL, i-physical science, i-geography, ezobuchwepheshe, i-computer applications technology kanye namaklasi e-learner wellness okungukuzilolonga ngokomqondo kanye nomzimba. Lezi zifundo zethulwa nsuku zonke kusukela ngoMsombuluko kuya ngoLwesihlanu kuqala ngehora lesi-4 kuya kwelesihlanu u-4 kuya ku-5 ntambama nangomgqibelo kusukela ligamanxe ihora lesi-8 8:30 kuze kugamanxe ihora lokuqala emini 1:30. Zithameleni futhi lezi zifundo emsakazweni Ukhozi FM njalo ngoLwesine kusukela ngo-9 kuya ku-10 ebusuku. Ningangena ekhasini lethu lika-Facebook elithi Go Digital SA_movement noma kwi-YouTube uthi Go Digital SA Foundation. Siyethemba nizolijabulela lolu hlelo oluhlose ukunifundisa futhi lulekelele kulokho enikufunda ezikoleni zenu. Luthokozeleni ke lolu hlelo nimeme nabo bonke abanye abafundi bebanga le-12 grade 12 ukuze nabo bazuze kulo futhi nonke nicijeleke ukuphumelela kwizivivinyo zenu zokuphela konyaka.
Sanibonani bafundi ba grade 12. Ngiyathemba niyaphila. Umesisi Sibiyalo senza i-learner wellness. Namhlanje soke sibheke izinto ezisihluphayo kakhulu empilweni eziphathelene nokugula. What we call sikubiza ngama lifestyle diseases. These lifestyle diseases abangwa poverty and gender imbalance. Okay, ama lifestyle diseases izifo ezisiphathayo. Ezinye zibangwa yini poverty, ungabi nalutho. Ngaba ukuhlupheka nokuba hlwempu nokungalingani kobulili. That is what we call gender imbalance. So ama lifestyle diseases kahle ama disease axhumene, they are linked. So axhumene with the way people live. Indlela, they are linked. Axhumene linked to the way in which people live. Ukuthi abantu baphila kanjani, in the way how people live. Okay, akwazi ke kodwa futhi ukushintsheka. Ungakwazi ukushintsha. Kanjani? Angithi it is the way you live. So ungashintsha kanjani? One, uzowazi ukuthi ushintshe by eating healthy. Ukudla healthy akusho to rich. By eating healthy. Abantu batshalile ipinashi. Spinach is healthy. Mazambane. I would and fanele uzube rich ukwazi ispinach is only 5 rands. Tshala phela, that's why begqugquzela ukuthi ufanele sisebenzise inhlabathi. So it could be changed by eating healthy. And okunye besides eating healthy, avoid lento enithanda kakhulu, avoid substance abuse. Ukubhema, ukuphuza, all those things. More we avoid, then you can avoid these diseases. Okunye futhi njengoba ngithe cause lifestyle disease cause poverty ne gender imbalance. So okunye singakwenza is to promote, sigqugquzele kakhulu gender equity, ukuthi abantu besilisa nabantu besifazane banjani, we are all equal. Angithi thiwa sonke siyalingana. So we have to promote gender equality. Ungasho ukuthi mina ngoba ngumuntu wesifazane ngi-inferior indoda is superior, never. Sesiyalingana manje, we are all equal. Yes, ngeke sikudispute ukuthi a man, especially when it comes to married couples, men are the heads of the house, but women also, they are the necks of the house. Ikhanda likwazi ukuphila ngaphandle kwani kwentamo ukuze ikhanda lime, intamo nayo is supporting. So right, and then bese uthola ukuthi ke kuzona zonke lezi zinto ama-lifestyle diseases, especially when masibheka la eSouth Africa la siphila khona, amaningi kakhulu eyokuqala nje is hypertension. Hypertension cause sometimes anxiety, nokuphatheka kabi ne-stress, inhliziyo ishaya ngamandla. Eyesibili la is diabetes, abantu isifo sashukela. And then bese kuba ama-diseases that are caused by smoking, njengoba kade ngikhuluma nge-substance abuse caused by ukubhema. And then uyazi ubhema uzogcina usunani une-cancer of the lung angithi. And then bese kuba le HIV, which is caused by unprotected sex. Okay, akhona ke futhi namanye njengo heart disease, phathwa isifo senhliziyo, bese ngikubalile ukubhema, obesity, ukukhuluphala kakhulu, because ukuthi awudli wena healthy, njengoba ngithe you must eat healthy, udla ukudla okunempilo. Then we have cancer, and then TB, nama STIs, all those are lifestyle diseases, right? When we look at cancer, kubantu besifazane, with women, into evamisile kubona is the cervical cancer. Is iyona ebaphatha kakhulu. Cervical cancer ke usually it forms iba la kumuntu wesifazane la ku cervix. Yini cervix is the organ that connects a uterus and the vagina. So kuba ne cancer. That is why uma umuntu wesifazane kubalekile ukuthi once, abanye they do it twice a year, uhambe uyobonana nodokotela or clinic, wenzele what we call a pap smear. Pap smear is done, they just take a tissue encane lapha ngaphansi beyo check ukuthi awunawo yini ama symptoms or izinto ezingakubangela ukuthi ube ne cervical cancer. And then when it comes to lung cancer, lung cancer iyasiphatha abantu besilisa nabesifazane, but abantu besifazane bona they are more vulnerable than men. Lung cancer ke ingakhoza sometimes kuyenzeka ukuthi it's hereditary. If umuntu emndenini ube khona kwaba ne-cancer nomunye futhi iyambhatha, but okunye ke okubalekile ibangwa lung cancer ikhoza ukubhema. Njoba uhlale uma uthenga ama-cigarettes laba ababhemayo abhaliwe njalo lapha ngaphandle ukuthi smoking is a health risk. Uma ubhema impilo yakho uyibeka uyibeka engcupheni. Right, ngithe with women kuba ne-cervical cancer. Kubantu besilisa it is ebaphatha kakhulu is the prostate cancer. Prostate cancer ke it starts iqala lapha kwi-prostate gland yomuntu wesilisa. I-prostate gland is a part of the male reproductive system la kuphuma khona ama-sperms engane. So it wraps around the urethra la ekhipha khona umchamo from the body. Okay, ama-symptoms prostate cancer sobona kanjani? Ubona kanjani ukuthi umuntu ne-prostate cancer? Uba ne-delayed or a slow start for urination. Uma yochama ungaze umuze umuntu ebubula ule kude, because kunjani kubhlungu ukuthi umchamo inkathi echama ukuthi uphume. And then ngesikhathi futhi echama usaphuma ke lo mchama udonse kabuhlungu, uthola ukuthi kwawona uyalika uyavuza after eseqeda ukuchama. So awuphumi wonke umchamo. And then omunye uthola ukuthi khona la emchameni wakhe sekunegazi, and then kune pain futhi uthola ukuthi mhlambe la ngemuva une lower back pain or une pelvic bone pain la ngezansi kuyena. All those are symptoms of a prostate cancer. So ibaphatha kakhulu ke when they're in the mid 40s, that's where it starts. right. And then bese kuba ke ngithi sikhuluma ngama lifestyle diseases la. Bese bakhona nenye ke kuthiwa hepatitis B. Hepatitis B it's kuphathelene ne liver infection la kusuke ku affecteke ini isibindi. Isibindi ke siyasidinga kakhulu because senzana emzimbeni. Isona filter out all the toxins. Ukuthi isona esikwazi ukuthi sisuse all the toxins out of the blood. Ukuthi it fights against ama infections. So if isibindi sakho ses affectekile, then abantu bagcina sebengaphili kahle because one uzombona kanjani umuntu onayo uba nama flu like symptoms engathi flu like symptoms engathi uphathwa umkhuhlane. Omunye ukhathele uyakhathala, omunye abe nokuluma komzimba, it's itchy, angabi nayo appetite. Uma echama umchamo wakhe is very dark, umchamo phela fanele ube yellowish, owakhe uba dark ingathi uya lapha ku brown. Abe ne pain on the right side of your body, especially ngala embanjeni in the ribs. Omunye abe nauseous ukuthi akavomithe, omunye uthola uba ne jaundice la emehlweni la fanele ngabe umhlophe khona uthola ukuthi kuba yellow. All those are lifestyle diseases. Then bese kuba ile ngibalile ngithe there is hypertension. Now it's one of the lifestyle diseases. Hypertension yini ke? Ushuthi blood pressure lapha ama arteries akho iba so high. So njengoba high blood pressure awusakwazi ke ukulokhuza mawuphefumula engazuthi pressure is very high, so inhliziyo yakho has to work harder. Fanele inhliziyo ishaye ngamandla ukuthi yenze njani to pump the blood. Leyo nto ngathi ishaya ngamandla ingalidela kuphi? Obanye baba ne heart attack, omunye azabe nane kidney failure, izinso asasebenzi kahle because of ukuthi inhliziyo sisebenza ngani, sisebenza ngamandla, right? And then khona lokho which we call ama contributing factors. Ma contributing factors imaphi? One is poor eating habits. Ngithi ama lifestyle diseases ahambisana ne poverty. Uthola ukuthi ama habits akho okudla they are poor. Okwesibili, you lack exercise. Umzimba wakho awunyakazisi ngendlela efanele. Okunye futhi ubhema kakhulu. Or usebenzisa abuse of illegal medicine. Abantu khona abantu abayithanda kakhulu imithi yodokotela, uthola ukuthi use abuser, usebenzisa ngalendlela ukuthi awusenayo healing effect again, so usine reverse role, usuyamgulisa. Okunye futhi is risky sexual behavior. Uze ube HIV positive because you were sleeping without using the condom. So uzokwenza kanjani ke to avoid these things? You must abstain from sexual intercourse. Vele when usafunda isikole, wait for your partner also engage naye ku sexual intercourse, and the sexual intercourse that you engage to uthola ukuthi awuyiprotectile. Avoid eating unhealthy food. Idla ukudla okunempilo. Okunye futhi vaccinate. Sibhizi ke manje njengoba kune corona nje siya vaccinate, sekuthiwa ke manje kusebona kuphela aba over 60 sekuzoqala ke manje lapha ezansi ko 35. Nalokho futhi kubalekile ukuthi ukwenze. Kodwa okubaleke kakhulu i-commitment yakho ukuthi wena how committed are you? Participate in physical activities. And then okunye choose khetha sport that suits you. khetha isport esizokwazi ukuthi senze njani sikuphathe kahle that suits you esizokwazi ukuthi wena uyakwazi ukuthi you can be able ukuthi uyaparticipate in as much as you participate kuleso sport naso futhi uyabenefita kusona, right? Lokho ke kuthiwa it's commitment to participate in physical activities for long-term engagement. Uzodevelopa ke lapho i-action plan, right? Action plan yakho exercise angithi what sports suit you, how much it will cost you, sizobiza kanjani, and also equipment ozoyidinga to participate kuleso sport ukuthi ke i-equipment ozoyidinga iyiphi ezokusiza to participate in that sport, right? Ake sibheke ke futhi la manje sikhulume ngehypertension la. Hypertension, it has to do with the heart ne-circulatory system ye-heart. Okay, inhliziyo ke yakho ke your heart, heart disease occurs in many forms. Heart disease iqhamuka ngeindlela enjani ezihlukene. Mangabe ama blood vessels angenzi yona life science la, but ama blood vessels akho once they become narrow angasakwazi to supply oxygen and the nutrients to the heart. That is where uqala ke manje uba ne heart attack, usuzoba nenkinga yani yokuphefumula. And then ngaleso sikhathi unenkinga yokuphefumula ushuthi ke usudevelopa ke this hypertension. Now you are gasping, you are trying ukuthi and udonsa umoya. Ngasikhathi wenza kanjalo you can either have a heart attack or you can even have a stroke. That is where people abanye they have a stroke and then bagcineke umuntu esemelwa yini inhliziyo because igazi athambi kahle ukuyofika lapha kuma blood vessels. Enye ke futhi common lifestyle disease TB, which we call it tuberculosis. Okay, usually TB sithola kuphi? Uyayithola emoyeni. Abantu esikhathi umuntu ekhwehlela, mhlawumbe umunye yakhwehlela uyagula akawuvalile umlomo, omunye besides ukhwehlela omunye vele akhwehlele afele. Ngenkathi efela leyo nto ihambe emoyeni, and then if umuntu vele immune system yakhe ayikho strong, mhlawumbe lo muntu vele nawe uyayigulela, mhlawumbe u-HIV positive, so lo muntu is at risk, more at risk ukuthi asheshe ayithole this TB because immune system yakhe vele it cannot withstand this TB bacteria. And then umbona kanjani umuntu one TB? Ama symptoms akhe athini? One, uma usukhwehlele for more than 2 weeks, and then uzothola ukuthi ma ukhwehlela ngalesikhathi ukhwehlela isikhwehlela sakho the sputum sinegazi, gijima uyocheck. Mhlambe uthola ukuthi une fever, umzimba wakho uyaqhaqhazela, temperature yakho is very high, ugcina mhlambe nasebusuku ujuluka uzube manzi de. Gijima ke uyochecka ukuthi awunayo yini. Omunye aze angakwazi ngisho nokudla, they lose appetite. Once you lose appetite, njoba ngasadleki, automatically what you are going to lose, uzoluza i-weight. Usuyaqala ke manje usuyazaca, usuxegwa amabhluku, uxegwa ingubo. Omunye abe ne-chest pain, une-pain la esifubeni engapheli. Uma uthi nje udonsa intaba, uzoze amajuluka abemanzi aphelele umoya, usekhathele, and then there is also a shortness of breath. Okay. And then bese sikhulumile ke okunye ke ama sexually transmitted diseases. Lawo ke anziwa ukuthi to have intercourse or sex without protection. usually ke awuyithole emoyeni. It's leyo infection uthola it's passed from person to person. Ngeke uzuyithola emoyeni. Uzoyithola ngokuthi wenze njani? Ulalile wena. Usune gonorrhea, usune syphilis. Ngekhona angiqondile ukuhleka but uthola ukuthi nanga umfundi eklasini obanye ke baze babe ne kusafika this clinic etuzowalanga ngifundisa khona ukuthi abafundi they need to come for a circumcision bebeze clinic ke ngesikhathi esithizeke so base besizakala ke the male students mhlambe kade yile kushuthi kubona nje kwakuyi babesizakala bejabulile ukuthi bayo circumcise then they'll come back ke mhlambe benika 3 days ukuthi baye ekhaya and then banikwe namaphilisi and then they come back to class nangoku umuntu usiyafika ke usenehaba ke phela vele ufuna nane attention uzothi nje kona ubusy uyafundisa manje meme yazi ukuthini usenehaba usihamba kancane une drama vele usihamba kancane manje meme sewuhlungu hamba uye ekhaya bekusho vele ukuthiwa relax ekhaya so ke omunye ke usene syphilis or gonorrhea bathi ke lapho ke it's very difficult ukuthi bahambe omunye uzozaza kwena say manje meme yazi ukuthi sengiphethwe isifo sabantu abadala isiphi isifo sabantu abadala manje meme yazi ukuthi ngishiye ngacrosseka lapha ngazi nami kwenze kanjani ini awazi ukuthi khona into ekuthiwa condom hayi bengimthemba upartner wami and then injalo nje you are very like innocent usiyamtshela ukuthi lalela ke from now on if you are going to sleep lala nomuntu wakho usebenzise icondom right and then ngitheke kukhona lama lifestyle diseases that are caused by poverty ne gender imbalance okay yini poverty yini ukubahlwempi yini ukuswela poverty it means awunayo imali you don't have money enough to provide for your basic needs awunayo imali yanele ukuthi ukwazi ukwenza idingo zakho ozidingayo ekhaya so ngesikhathi unganayo imali so awukwazi ukuthi mhlawumbe usuyagula la awukwazi okay manje sekunama clinics they are free or you don't have to pay uzothola sikwayona leyo clinic ufanele uye kuyona e-free ayikho seduze kwakho so for you to access the clinic ukuthi ufike kuyona kufanele wenze njani ugibele uzogibela ngani if you don't have bus fare or a transport fare and then uthola mhlambe clinic khona ama medicine vele medication bakunika for free mhlambe khona amanye ufanele uwathenge uphumule ekhaya so uzokwenza kanjani lokho ungenayo imali because you need to have imali enough money ukuthi ukwazi ukuthenga lezo zinto so kukhona ke futhi poverty ecaused poor sanitation ikhuluma ngani la amanzi awekho so ngekathi amanzi engekho i-community yonke abantu abalapho bazobanana bazogula they're going to have diseases bazogula and then bese kuba ne-food insecurity as well so abantu abanako ukudla oku-enough oku-healthy ukuthi babe ne-balanced meal or ne-nutritious meal ukudla okunomsoco so ngesikhathi engakutholi ukudla okunomsoco immune system yakhe vele izoba njani izoba weak so ke ugcine senjani esegula abanye babe na malnutrition babe mathanjana uzubona inkusishama amathambo vela nasesifubeni because they don't have enough food okunye lithiwa when you reuse amafutha ulokhu usebenzisa amafutha wodwa awuna imali yokuthenga amanye that is very risky it can lead to cancer as well because when lokhu senza amafutha wodwa nje ufaka la uyathosa same thing okunye futhi cause these illnesses ama overcrowded places la kugcwele khona abantu abaningi due to lack of adequate housing izindla zanele ngenkathi zingenele bonke abantu they are confined bavaleleke la endaweni encane asikho space ventilation awungena umoya and then ingase umphefumula nonke ndawonye then lokho kuzokhoza it can cause TB ukuthi spread and then ama diseases ke lawo those are a lifestyle disease because of poverty. Excuse me. Ngishilo abantu abane-hypertension due to stress and not getting medication they need. And then also, especially in rural communities, lapha emakhaya ngaphandle, awuthola abantu besifazane they walk long distances bayofuna izinkuni ukuthi bakwazi ukubasa umlilo. So ngesikhathi ke behamba all those abanayo energy oqala because abanjani abadli healthy. So ngesikhathi behamba all those long distances, omunye angaba nenkinga mhlambe abe ne risk of physical attacks, uzo attack abantu because bayamazohamba ngalendlela, or abe sexually assaulted, abe raped, and then ngaleso sikhathi wa ratio sene STI umuntu use HIV positive. Abanye they're even forced to engage in sex because bafuna imali, bagcina sebedayisa imizimba. So nalapho futhi they are at a higher risk ukuthi bathole i-HIV because or bathole ama STIs, those sexually transmitted diseases. And then ngitheke when it comes to gender imbalance, ungalingani ngokobulili, right? When it comes to gender imbalance, uthola ukuthi kuyahlangana phakathi kwe-gender imbalance ne-poverty. Kanjani na? Ngokuthi uthola ukuthi ama-gender roles kuthiwa wena, there are roles and responsibilities assigned to men and women in society. Bantu besifazane nabantu besilisa kuthiwa abalingani. Sho ukuthi lokho kuzogcina sek-affecta ini, njengoba kune-imbalance nje kuzogcina sek-affecteka impilo yabo, both men and women. Kanjani na? Uthola ukuthi men can prevent women from getting the health care they need and from living a healthy lifestyle. Why? Because ubona ukuthi yena abantu they are different. Amadoda ngala, abantu besifazane ngala. So the two group patterns bagcina sebenjani sebegula ill health. Why? Because of differences in biological makeup. Kuyekuthiwa thina as females we are, i-makeup yethu is weaker than ama males. Thola ukuthi again when it comes to beletheni, it's women who need to play that role. Awukazi ukuthi kuthiwa indoda iyobeletha. No, they only take ama leaves when their wives go to maternity leave. And then uthola ukuthi ke mhlambe sometimes lo muntu esifazane vele kade engadli kahle, vele kade engaphathekile kahle, and then mayethi uyobeletha uyashona because uvele ubengekho healthy kwasekuqaleni. So lokho ke kwenza ukuthi ke agcine seshona because mhlambe bekune gender violence that eyenzekile ngalesikhathi ne gender violence, washayeka or whatever, and then or abuser, and then lo muntu usenze njani, useyagula, useyithola ukuthi akasekho right, usegcina ke eseshona, abanye they even die. So okubalekile la njengoba ngithe kunama various factors, it's very important ukuthi you eat healthy, you exercise, you abstain from eating ukudla ongekho healthy, and you also abstain from using drugs. It can be alcohol, it can be smoking, or abanye they even chew ama tobaccos, abanye they use snuff. But it's very dangerous because it causes cancer. And also okubalekile futhi again is to do exercise. You need to keep your body isebenza ngokuthi wena you need to do exercise. You need to exercise more because ufuna ukuthi umzimba wakho uhlale active. Okunye ke ngiyakhuluma nge-vaccination. You have to vaccinate mangabe vaccination available. For example, you can vaccinate against hepatitis B or liver cancer, or you can vaccinate against HPV as a female because leyo preventa ukuthi ungabi ne-cervical cancer, right? If ukwazile to control these things, then they don't become a disaster, they don't become a crisis, right? Unganjani ayithi nje ufara ukuthi ungabi ne-TB, kubalekile ukuthi when you wake up in the morning, open the windows, let fresh air come ingene, fresh air circulate la endlini. Naseklasini, get into class, vula amafastela, vula umnyango, or ebhasini or eteksini la ugibele khona. And then also you have to help about those who are sebene-TB already ukuthi umuntu akayithathe treatment because it is curable. Iyakwazi ukuthi umuntu enze njani acurisheke if ezolandela imigomo aphinde ayithathe i-medication. And then when it comes to hypertension, lokushaya kakhulu inhliziyo unga-avoida. Idla healthy, you have to have regular exercise. Mhlambe omunye uzothola ukuthi cause ukuthi overweight. Try to lose weight. Idla less salt. Avoid salty foods. Hlukana nokubhema. And then also you need to relax. Ukwazi ukuthi you are more relaxed than anybody else. And then nakhona lapho kwi-cancer ngibale i-cervical cancer kuma-females, ngabala prostate cancer kuma-males. Nakhona futhi there are ways and means njengoba ngisho ukuthi ama-females ayakwazi ukwenza pap smear. So screening is very important because ngesikhathi uscreena ngenkathi wenza i-pap smear regularly bayashesha ukuthola ukuthi ama-cells akho akhona angakhozela i-cancer, usheshe uthole i-treatment. So it is very important to do i-screening. When it comes to males, ukuthi ba-check bona ama-males bona bayakwazi ukuthi basheshe bayo-check-a ngokuthi benza ama-test, they do blood tests, and then this helps to identify the cancer before it spreads, before iqhubeke igcwale umzimba wonke, right? And then STIs now as well, go for regular tests to the clinic. The sooner you know which when une STI, the sooner it can be treated. Ngoba amanye awana ama-symptoms, uzothola uzazi ukuthi une STI because awekho ama-symptoms. So the only way you can find out is to go uyokwenza test. And then if you are not sexually active, then you don't have to go for. If you are not sexually active, awudingike ukuthi uyokwenza this STI test, right? And then treatment ke manje, treatment, care and support. Treatment is medical care such as surgery, njengoba ngisho ukuthi mhlawumbe fanele uyohlinzwa, medication, or mase kuze waba ne-cancer ke uthola ukuthi umuntu sefanele enze what we call chemotherapy, so that umuntu can feel better and become healthy again. So okay, nakhona futhi kwi-cancer treatment it varies, ihlukene. So mangabe usazokwenza surgery basuke besazosusa i-tumor or i-lump, mhlawumbe uthola ukuthi une-breast cancer, bayayisusa, abanye baya-operate, abanye kwenza i-radiation or i-chemotherapy. So when it comes to males with prostate cancer, they do what you call a hormone therapy. It's used for prostate cancer. Then with hypertension, it can also be treated by taking daily medication. Ganjan. Medication for a TB is also very effective in curing this disease. And then, kodwa ke mawusuze waba ne-TB, yenza sure phela ukuthi uyayithatha i-medication yakho daily. Uyoze umise udokotela kuphela mase kutshela ukuthi hayi you are no longer contagious. Mhlawumbe uzoyithatha for 2 weeks, and then uyabona udokotela check ukuthi hayi le TB yakhe isikhorishekile, awusekho at risk ukuthi wenze njani uthelele abanye abantu. And then also ama-STIs, they can be cured early. So when you need to you need to go for treatments early. Wazi ke futhi again is once you are HIV positive, it cannot be cured. But ama-ARVs lawo amaphilisi abawaphuzayo, it can help umuntu o-HIV positive to live a longer and productive life and prevent the early onset of AIDS. So wena ngoba usunalo lolu sizo ke nawe usungakwazi ukuthi emphakathini because usuyazi ukuthi hayi these diseases they can be cured, they can be prevented. Usungaba nawe usizo emphakathini ukuthi uthi go and help ukwazi ukuthi usize abanye abantu ukuthi and how do they avoid these things. Okay, if they already have them sebenazo already, how do they go about bethola usizo? Now as well, how do you go about avoiding having such things? And if you already have them, wenza njani ke manje ukuthi ukwazi ukuthi avoid ukuthola these diseases or uthola ukuthi usuyagula. Yeah, I think that's about it for today. I hope uzwayele. And then you can also go through what we did today, and then uphinde uthi recap ukuyokusiza lokho. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Until next time, nisale kahle bafundi.
Siyathemba nifunde kahle nasithokozela isifundo sethu sanamhlanje enisethulelwe ngezilokotho ezinhle Ithala libambisene ne-Go Digital SA Foundation. Thamelani ke futhi esilandelayo ngesikhathi sifanayo. Ningakhohlwa ukumema nabanye abafundi bebanga le-12 ukuze nabo basizakale kulolu hlelo. Uma ninemibuzo noma nifisa ukuxhumana nathi, ningasithinta ngokufaka imibuzo yenu kwinombolo yethu ye-WhatsApp ethi 068 151 1072. Mfundi, ungakhohlwa ukubhala isifundo obuza ngaso ngaphambi kokubhala umbuzo wakho. Angiyiphinde inamba yethu 068 151 1072. Siyabonga.